Hello, I'm Hi Bob Warbob. It's time to play some Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnoughts. Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Today we are going to be doing speed basics. We want to optimize maneuverability, and I will be back once I have designed the ship. And just like last time, if you want to watch the building of the ship, then at the end of the video, I will build a second ship along with anything that I think that I've learned during this one, and you can pick it up there. Okay, so here's my ship. It's all for speed, barely even has a gun on it, and let's get to it. There is quite a bit that I want to show you guys in the build portion, some different things and stuff, but there's no reason to show it to you now. You guys can choose to watch it at the end, or I'd rather you guys get to see this part, because a lot of people will leave if it's not fun. And I mean, we've got 35.5, almost 36 knots speed compared to their 25 top speed. So yeah, this is not even fair. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty not fair. It's pretty much the fastest top speed that you can get. Pretty much. It's pretty darn close. I mean, and with it being this short of a thing, we can definitely take the time to go in here. So optimize maneuverability. And then what you do is, I have found that you don't need the range. You want 35.5 is what I know I can get to. And then so you look at this and you're like, okay, look at that horsepower per engine ton, 24 horsepower per engine ton. That is really good. And then you go here and it's 25, 26. So, but look at the cost. So you go like here, let's make our displacement just a little bit higher so it's still good. Let's go ahead and put our towers on and stuff like that, just so that we can better see what we're dealing with here. Standard funnel. And there's the trick to turn it sideways with T. We know we're going to want 3 funnels just because I know that's what we need. And then our main gun is going to be the smallest 4-inch gun possible. It would be absolutely worthless in a fight, but in this case, it's exactly what we want. So, turbine engines. Really good at horsepower per engine ton, but the engine cost is 350%. So it is rather expensive for the engine. Whereas here, it's only 150% for the engine, but it weighs twice as much. So that's a lot of weight that you have to deal with there. So reduced everything. Any of those will reduce it slightly, so that works. Then you just come down here to belt, deck, conning tower. We don't need any armor in this, because in this, all we have to do is just catch up to them. So anywhere we can cut weight is a good place to do that. So on steam turbines is the answer, basically. I mean, turbines is the answer. As far as I can tell, that is absolute the best bang for the buck, unless you have money to burn, basically. Because look at this, cost is at 99%, 138%. Yeah, that's not going to work. Then you come over here to coal, and you look at this and you're like, okay, so fuel stowage minus 50%, fuel cost 150%. Okay, that's pretty good. And you go here and you're like, okay, let's do this one instead. And then it's like, wait a second, engine cost plus 100%, fuel cost plus 200%. So you're telling me that going from this semi-oil to oil doubles my engine cost. Boom. Yeah, not gonna work. Along with the fact that, all you do is just lose a little bit of fuel stowage and like 25% more, and boiler weight 10%. So you do lose some boiler weight, but the fact that you gain, so basically you trade a little bit of weight for a whole lot of cost. Not worth it. funnel capacity plus 15% and stuff like that. I mean, it looks good, and it probably would be good like this. Okay, so like 101 would go to, wait a second, it's like 6% of my weight down. So that would be good at that point, like a little bit better, because then it's 10% of your cost and 6% weight. So it kind of balances out. But once you go down here, it's like 4%, and it's just not worth the weight. So then you go down here. Natural boilers is terrible. Induced boilers, see how that looks. Still not great. My weight is way too high. So come over here to forced. Still not great. Balance not good. For some reason I thought forced was the way I went. What am I missing here? Armor plate goes to compound. Now we're getting close. Then you up this once, twice, and you're good to go. Forced boiler, balanced boilers would work. It's very close to working. So like right there, this would get me to 100% efficiency with 4, and it's only at 101. It's just like really close, and we can't go up here because we'll go over in cost, but that brings us back down in weight. So we can't do that. But that would actually give us 100% efficiency, or very, very close to it. Whereas with the forced, we only get 92%. But we keep that max speed at 35.5. I think this is the best balance. Of course, we could go down to 35 probably, up in tons there, and then put down 2 of these. Thought that's okay, and then don't have them forced, have them balanced, get 100% engine efficiency, and be under on weight. It just, you can't quite get it to 35.5. That cost just barely goes above. It's weird that it's like holding steady at almost the same numbers for these couple ones right here. 95, 98, and then it's like boom, ouch, painful. So maybe this would be even better, but I just kind of wanted to go over all the different pieces because, I mean, this is just optimized for speed, obviously, but it kind of shows you what you can do if you just mess around with these. You don't want the best one. The best one is not good. Like, it would be really hard to get a speed of 35 with the best diesel engines and the best oil. Like, it would be basically impossible. But then you just drop it down to turbines and boom. Now, what you lose out on is ship repairs for the engines. So your engines will repair faster with the diesel engines. You have a lower damage chance. So 65% reduced damage chance instead of just a 25% reduced chance. And engine weight is reduced as well by another 22%. And fuel stowage, you don't have to have as much fuel. So once again, it's weight on that side, but then on the other side, then it's weight that you're giving up. And they do cost a little bit less. Like, it says they cost less, but it takes so much more of them per ton that maybe they're better down here. They're probably really good down here, but once you get up here at 35, you pretty much have to go turbines. That's just the way it is. I don't know why that is, but those turbines are really strong. Keep our engine efficiency at 100% there. So it's just kind of whatever you want to do. I don't know how much. So acceleration plus 25%. What will the other way do? Forced 35.5. I thought what did we change? I didn't think I changed anything. Why does this suddenly, oh yeah, down 1 here. There. Okay, so 92.7 torque at height RPM. So you'll lose a little bit. Maybe it doesn't go quite as fast. I kind of want to see, does it get up to the same speed? I'll be back in a second. So I just played it once, both ways, and it seems like it's almost exactly the same. You speed up a little bit faster with one, and you go a little bit faster with the other. Okay, well, you guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Keep your ship safe.